I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Hey man, it's your boy Meech, man. I had to go ahead and start with that. I'm gonna leave it to the man Mike Jack himself. But you know what I'm talking about, man. It's your boy Meech, man. Thank y'all again for tuning in to another Steel Talk. It's a Victory Monday, but it's not too exciting. It's not too exciting, y'all. I'm sorry. I know there's people out there that want to be positive, and optimistic. I'm here all for it. But over here at this channel at Steel Talk, we're gonna talk, and we're gonna talk about the real, man. We're gonna talk about the real. So y'all be sure to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss another episode. But we got to get into it, man. Victory Monday. Initial recap. The All 22 film will come out later out today, so we'll break that down and go over it. Hop back on here Wednesday for grades and my Steeler player of the week, my still terrible player of the week. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I told y'all at first, I was like, yeah, we got to come out here and blow them out the water. Now, at the beginning of it, it started to look like we was going to do that. But, I changed my mind. I said, no, we ain't got to blow them out the water. It's just got to be a convincing win. A convincing win. That's what the Steelers need. I'm sorry. This was not a convincing win to me. It wasn't. Nowhere near convincing. If you left this game sitting here saying, yeah, the Steelers are all in this year, if you left this game saying, yeah, the Steelers could really do something this year, I'm sorry for you. I don't know what game you was watching. I don't know what game you was watching. Yes, the defense did come up with plays. Yes, Aaron Rodgers, but passer rating, that's fine and dandy. The box scores look absolutely fine if you just looking at the box scores. But if you actually watch the game, oh, man. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. So we got to jump into it, man. We got to go over it a little bit. Aaron Rodgers starting off right there. He did his thing today. He did his thing as much as he could. I'm just gonna put it like that. As much as he could. He did come up with one. He threw one interception. And it was a terrible interception. That was on him. He wasn't pressured at all. Hey, with the offensive line play, you never know. Can you blame him? Can you blame him? That's just all I got to say. 16 for 23, 139 yards, 69 completion percentage, averaging 6.4 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception, and like I said, a rating of 96.1. 96.11. So, but we'll just say 96% passer rating. And like I said, I don't know what more you can ask for out of Rodgers. I was watching the game like, Rodgers, come on, fire him up. And as you watching it, hey, the bottom about to fall out, y'all. I'm just letting you know that now. Aaron, he getting tired of getting hit. That's just saying, he getting tired of getting hit. Getting up, holding that elbow, getting up. Hey, he started to chew that offensive line out. He started to chew them out, man. And maybe this is what we need. We need Aaron out there, holding people's feet to the fire, So, I just don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. The defense came up with 6 turnovers, 6 takeaways, interceptions, and fumbles. Like, the defense, when you needed to make a play, they made a play. But then the offense just don't capitalize off of it. Where's the problem at? Me, on offense, I'm going to tell you, it's that O-line. It's what I've been telling y'all. The Pittsburgh Steelers go as far as this O-line takes us. And this O-line right now ain't taking us very far. Aaron Rodgers has 0 time back there to throw the ball. 0 time back there to throw the ball. And I just don't know. I don't know what the problem is. We thought Broderick Jones going to his natural side was going to be the fix-all, be-all. Some people were skeptical about it. It's looking like some people were actually right about it. Troy Falatanu, yeah, I keep telling you, hey, I don't want to put too much pressure on Troy. This is his rookie year. But today, yesterday, Troy, my man, let me tell you something, Troy. Your name can't be Troy and playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Pittsburgh Steelers uniform and being that terrible. It cannot happen. Do you see what's on my wall? 43. Troy Polamalu. Your name can't be Troy and be that terrible, man. You got to shape up. Mason McCormick, too. Oh, man. We got to see. Something got to happen, man. I think it's 4 weeks up until the trade deadline. I told y'all already. Wide receiver 2 isn't the biggest concern on the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you haven't watched that episode, it's up here on YouTube. Go tune into it. I'm telling you, O-line help is needed in Pittsburgh right now. Right now. Omar Khan, Mike Tomlin, Arthur Smith. Let me tell you something. Y'all need to get together, put y'all heads together, and go figure out what O-line we're going to get and from where. I don't know. I'm not sitting here trying to tell you I know all the answers and who to go get. I'm just telling you, that O-line right there ain't it. It ain't it. You got 6 takeaways. 6 takeaways. And couldn't capitalize on none of them but the last one. Now, you can sit there and say, well, when it mattered the most, we came up with it. That's fine and dandy. But 6 takeaways? 6 takeaways, y'all. Oh, man. I'm happy. I'm going to let you know that now. I'm happy. We tied for first in the AFC North. In the North, we tried. We tied. And them Bengals got mollywopped yesterday. So I'm happy. Trust me, I am. It might sound like I'm not, but I am. I'm happy. But at the same time, the way we playing, we can't sustain this, y'all. We can't sustain this. We got to go against Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. The Buffalo Bills is looking like they are cooking on all cylinders. Kansas City, yeah, they might be last in their division right now, but I got a little faith over there in Pat Mahomes, boy, and he going to get that together. The Chargers right now looking like they firing on all cylinders, 3-0. I mean, the division is not that hard. The Steelers still got a chance, but we got to figure something out. And we go against the Vikings in Ireland, Dublin. The Vikings just put up 48 on the Bengals. Now, granted, they without Joe Burrow. Granted, you know, it look like they got some problems over there. But we'll say that for a Still Jumping podcast. You know, I got to go find my boy Devo. I got to go find my boy Big Jack. Where he at? Big Jack with the facts. Come on now. We got to talk about that one. But, yeah, the Steelers got some problems, man. They got to figure it out now. Peyton Wilson, Patrick Queen on our defense, what are y'all doing? Now, Patrick Queen, he did lead the team in tackles, but when it came to covering somebody or protecting the middle of the field, Drake May and the New England Patriots had a game in the middle of the field. Yet, again, 3 weeks in a row, teams are targeting the middle of the field. What are we doing here? I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. The Pittsburgh Steelers rushed for 64 yards, 1 TD, and averaging 2.5 yards. Man, what is that, bro? What is that? I thought it was run the ball and stop the run. We can't do that? Jaylen Warren, yet again, putting his blood and tears out on the field just to create something. 18 attempts for 47 yards, no TDs, averaging 2.6 yards a carry. His longest was 11. No fumbles and no 20-plus yard runs. At this point, Kenneth Gainwell, he tried to do his thing, 4 for 16. He came up with a TD, averaging 4 yards. His longest was 13. And Aaron Rodgers, 4 attempts for 1 yard, no TDs, averaging .25. We already know that. Aaron Rodgers can't run, you know, but this O-line got to give something, man. They got to get some push. Figure it out. Pat Meyer, my boy, it's like you want to lose your job. If Robert Jones started at a D this season, after week 3, he is at a Z. You know, I ain't even going to do that. If he started off at a D this season, he had an F right now. If everybody else started off as a B, they at a D right now. Regression. O-line regression. What is going on? Our offense got to cook. Our passing. Shout out to Jaylen Warren. Yet again, our leading pass catcher is a running back. Man. Where is this at? Jaylen Warren, 5 for 34. No TDs, 6 targets, longest 15 yards after the catch, 49. DK Metcalf, drop king Metcalf. 3 for 32, 1 TD, 4 targets, longest 15, yards at the catch 23. And shout out to Calvin Austin, because when we actually get him the ball, he can actually do something. 3 receptions, 34 yards, 1 TD, 5 targets, longest 17, yards at the catch 4. And came up with the catch, the touchdown, right when we needed it. Right when we needed it. Come on, man. Jonnu Smith, he was doing his thing. He was trying. 3 for 23, no TDs, 3 targets, His longest was 21, yards at the catch 15, doing his thing. Kenneth Gainwell, 1 for 10, no TDs, 1 target, doing his thing, man. Doing his thing. I just don't know, man. Our O-line got to get this together on offense. I think once the O-line get their clicking, our offense is going to be straight. I don't think we need to go get a wide receiver too. I don't think so. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers really got enough weapons, y'all. I think they really got enough weapons. It's just, man, we got to get some time back there. We got to get some time back there on offense. They got to get some push for the run game. Aaron Rodgers needs some time to throw the ball so he can open up the run game. Something, man. And defense. Oh, man, let's switch over to defense. Shout out to Derrick Harmon. I'm going to just start right there. Shout out to Derrick Harmon. I told y'all, maybe he was the savior. Derrick Harmon came in here and gave the Pittsburgh Steelers a spark a little bit. He got 1 sack. 1 sack for the game. Shout out to Derrick Harmon. Maybe put the battery in TJ back to go get something too, because he came up with 2 sacks today. He got his first sack for the season today. Cam Hayward got a sack today. Who else? Nick Herbert got a sack today. Like, the defense was making some plays, but as soon as they make a play, they give something up. You get a stop, you take an inch, you fall back 10 steps. You take a step, 10 steps back. Middle of the field, gashing them. Now, some of this stuff, we got to talk about it. Some of it was holding calls. TJ Watt, clear horse collar, right in front of the ref. Ref didn't see it. It is what it is. That's football. That comes with football. Stuff like that going to happen. But, man, we got to be able to really put things down and solidify it. Get some help over there in the middle of the field. Somebody figure that out. Make an adjustment over there. We seen TJ Watt on the opposite side. We learned real quick that ain't happening. That ain't happening at all. I'm just being honest with you. When he was over there, wasn't nothing happening. Take him back to the side, get in the sack. Getting the sack, getting the pressure, getting back there. So we learned real quick that ain't TJ. I'm sorry. That ain't TJ. Leave him where he at and let TJ cook. Nick Herbert, Alex Highsmith, y'all got to figure that out over there. Cam Hayward, y'all got to figure that out over there. TJ can't come over there and save that side. And TJ, with that being said, man, you need to figure something out to get off them double teams on your side. I'm just being honest. So, like I said, shout out to Patrick Queen. 3 tackles, 6 solos, 1 tackle for loss. I really think he should have came up with a fumble, but they didn't give it to him. Yeah, we got Chuck Clark. Chuck Clark, too. He came up, I think it was 2 interceptions. He dropped. So we really could have had more takeaways than what we actually had. But shout out to Chuck Clark, man. 6 tackles, 3 tackle solos. And like I said, he really supposed to came up with 2. Cam Hayward, shout out to Cam Hayward. We actually seen more of that $4 million that we paid him today. That's all. We seen more of that $4 million paid him. 6 tackles, 3 solos, 1 sack, 1 pass deflection. So, yeah, man, shout out to him. Cole Holcomb, another one. Shout out to Cole. 6 tackles, 5 solos. And Peyton Wilson, I'm sorry, Peyton. You had me hooked after last year. You had me on the reel and you was reeling me in. Guess what? I just broke that fishing line, bro. I just broke that switching line because you lost your starting job. You are now splitting time with Cole Holcomb. Cole Holcomb cannot be in coverage. But when it comes to run defense, that's Cole Holcomb all game. We already knew that, though. With Cole Holcomb. Peyton Wilson, man, look, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You got to get it together, man. You got to get it together. Coaching staff. No. Shout out to Jabril Peppers, too, man. Shout out to Peppers. Thornhill got on the bench. He's over with, done with. We put Jabril Peppers in, and we see why we needed to make that move. We saw why we needed to make that move. 6 tackles, 2 solos, and was all over the place. I think he dropped the interception too. It is what it is. Brandon Echols, shout out to Brandon Echols. He came up with a interception off of Cam Hayward's pass deflection. Like I said, TJ Watt, 5 tackles, 2 solos, and 2 sacks. He did his thing. So I think Darius Slay too, he broke up some passes, put his hand in there, made a nice play. But yeah, man. Going over the coaching, Tomlin. Mike Tomlin. We can't even say it's on Terrell Austin, man, because that's Mike Tomlin defense. But you got to make something happen, bro. You got to make something happen. You can't keep playing or keep coaching. I'm going to say scared. Take some chances. We got the players to go make plays. I'm telling you, we got the players to go make plays. Now, one thing Mike Tomlin did, he had them players ready to play. And I know a lot of people say Mike Tomlin don't have the guys fired up. Well, today he did. Well, yesterday, he did. He had them fired up to start the game. It was 14-0. It was looking like about to be a blowout. Steelers couldn't hold them. They couldn't hold them. When they needed to run, they ran the ball. When they needed to play, they made a play. When they got down to the red zone now, the Steelers made a chance. They made a stance. They did something. Offense just got to capitalize on that. Arthur Smith, man, week 1, looking like the best thing smoking. Week 2, all right. Week 3, what the hell? After the first quarter, what the hell? Where did it all go, man? That's why I said the bottom about to fall out, y'all. It's about to fall out. I do not feel confident going into week 4, Dublin. It's overseas, an early game. I think we got to get up at like 9 in the morning for that game. I do not feel comfortable. They just put up 48 on the Bengals. Now, granted, it's the Bengals. I get it. We known to play down to competition, so maybe that's the case. And we play well against good teams, or decent against good teams. But this offensive line, man, they not even giving us average play. And that's all we needed from them was average play from the offensive line. That's all we needed. They're not giving it to us. And yeah, man, Mike Tomlin and his defense, you gotta make it. You gotta make something happen. You gotta make those plays. Arthur Smith and his offense, you need to target DK Metcalf a lot more. I'm sorry to say it. We paid the man. We traded for him too. Trade and paid. You put him in use. Put him on a dig route or something. Now, DK, you got to catch the ball, drop king. I'm just saying, you got to catch the ball. But we also need to target you more. Jaylen Warren cannot keep, he can, but Jaylen Warren as our starting or leader receiver, I don't want to see that. I'm sorry. I don't want to see that. I take it. I take it. I'm not complaining. Go sauce him up, Jaylen Warren. Go sauce him up. If Jaylen got to touch the ball 30 times a game, 35 times a game, and he known to fumble too, at this point, give it to him 36. And if he fumble on the 36 one, give it to him again on the 37. I'm just saying. You gotta shake, bro. Something gotta shake, man. Like I said, 22 film come out later on today. I'll be tuning in. I'll be watching. I'll be back out here Wednesday. We'll go over the grades. My Steelers stud players, still terrible players, and maybe a little bit more insight. Hopefully there's some news out there about what the Steelers going to do with this O-line. Are we going to wait till after we get our butts smacked in Dublin to really make some changes? And here's the thing. Mike Tomlin was in that press conference. Looked like he riding on his high horse. Hey, settle down, man. That's why I started with Mike Jack. The great Mike Jack, the late Mike Jack, starting with the man in the mirror. All y'all, don't come out of this dub looking like everything is all peaches and cream, because it ain't. Not in my book. Far from it. We should have smacked the mess out of the Patriots today, just like the Vikings did the Bengals. 48 off of 6 turnovers. I'm just saying, at least 3 of them do something with. Just 3 of them. Do something with it. We can't even blame it on Caleb Johnson. He ain't touched the field. Like, what? And money buys well, still money. Oh, man. I don't know, man. I'm excited. Like I said, we got the dub, y'all. I'm excited. Be excited. It's a victory Monday. But it's a little cloudy out there today. It ain't all sunshines and blue skies in Pittsburgh. It's a little cloudy out there. We got the sun shining through a little bit of sunshine. Nice weather, nice breeze. It's comfortable. It's okay. But this is not the dub that I was looking for. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. It wasn't the dub I was looking for. And then my boy Joe, he wanted to climb from under his rock. The little Patriots fan want to come out. Didn't even know we was playing today. And I done mentioned him on the last podcast with that junk talking. Hey, man, crawl back under your rock, Patrick. You don't want to come out here? Man, come on now. Pittsburgh, bro, get it together. We got the dub, though. We got the dub, man. Y'all let me know, man. Get in the comment section. Tell me how y'all feeling after this. Are y'all convinced that we can go to Dublin and pull out a dub over the Vikings? Go into the bye, come back out, and I think we got the Browns, then the Bengals, start this divisional round. How y'all feeling about your Pittsburghs before the division go? Because I'm telling you, man, we play well in our division. I know that. But last year, we got mollywopped by the Ravens twice back-to-back, and Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson put up hella rushing yards. From what it looks like, the Pittsburgh Steelers cannot stop the run. That's what it looks like. We cannot stop the run to save our life. Y'all let me know. Do I need to calm down? Is that it? Do I need to calm down? Or we're going to get it together? We're going to get it together. Y'all let me know. I need to turn the Yinzer Nation, Steeler Nation. We need to come together, man. We need to come together. Anybody want to go to Pittsburgh with me to go have a talk with Mike Tomlin, Omar Khan, Art Rooney, Arthur Smith, Terrell Austin, Pat Meyer, especially Pat Meyer? I'm down with it. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying. So y'all let me know. Get in the comment section, man. It's your boy Meech. Y'all stay up and stay blessed. And be sure to go follow us everywhere at Steel Talk 6 on every social media platform, everywhere you get your podcast from. And I'm out.